It's time for baseball. So digging in now, Daddy Richard. He will lead this one off today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. 3-0 to him now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Three-two pitch. And he fouls this one off. A payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Hard on the ground towards short. Right there is Reyes. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Now at the plate, Joey Gallo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bases are empty, one man out. Ground ball right into the shift. Reyes from shallow right. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first two in the inning. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in the powerful center fielder Matt Kemp. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. But fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Ramirez will put this one away, and the side is retired. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that misses low and away, ball one. Hit out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Soft liner toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And that one stayed up a little high.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And Cruz will put this one away to retire. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Stargell. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels. Pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. A ball and two strikes now. And he struck him out. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeJong. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. 1-0 the count. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And that one is gone. Digging in now, Billy Williams. First offering on its way. Strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his own. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez there to put it away for route number 2. Stepping in, Mike Piazza. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A ball and no strikes. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1 to Piazza.
Count is 2-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
3-2 now. Full count, here it comes. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Robles going back at the track. On the warning track, he made. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's Adrian now.
First baseman, Adrian.
He's set and the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. Martinez on at first, nobody out. And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike too. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Lifted in the air out to left field. Williams moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Andrew Cheek. Here comes the first pitch.
Andrew Cheek.
A little bouncer. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's ball 2 now. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Paul Hamels. 9-1-2 due up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. 1-2 now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daddy Richard. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Ready for another chance? Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there at the knees, strike one. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball one.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Hit back up the middle. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take it. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Paul Hamels, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Popped him up. Gallo has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Jose Reyes. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And that misses, 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Kemp will look this one in for route number 2. Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. There's the circle change and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kemp has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Into the box now, Matt Kemp. Flied out in his first at bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. On the move is Trout. 1 away. Into the box, Willie Stargell. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Back goes Trout at the track, the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty. Power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to...
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Trout looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Billy Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Martinez. And the inning is over. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Trout gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Here's Adrian now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone! Digging in, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a ball 1-0. So 1-1. Strike 2 swinging. High in the air out to center field. Kemp has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Andrew Cheek. He drew a walk his first time up.
Andrew Cheek.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
Victor Robles digging in now. Hamels comes set. First pitch on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first in plenty of time. And digging in, Mike Piazza. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Mike Piazza.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Paul Hamels. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Martinez. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Daddy Richard. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. In the air, out to right. Robles on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding into the box, Paul Hamels, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Frank Thomas is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And that's cut on and missed as Reyes falls behind here 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket assassin.
Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2-0 now. And he steps off. He's on the move again from first. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. 3-0 now. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here. So a runner at first with 2 away. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Grounded back up the middle. Tough throw to first. And as it turns out, the 2 out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Here's Joey Gallo now. They'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Joey Gallo.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Willie Stargell is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the lead will move to 3 as it's now a 5-2 game. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
He loses him on ball 4. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Robles has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they'll add 1 more on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 6-2 ball game. From the stretch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
And the run is in to score from third. It's a 7-2 ball game. Striding in once again, Mike Piazza 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cheek has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first down. Digging in to try it again, Adrian Gonzalez. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Hit to second. Richard from the outfield grass. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. matinee. Stepping up is the leadoff hitter Jose Reyes, and we are all set to go from Fenway. First delivery to him on the way, and we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And it's fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ortiz has it in his tracks. 1 away. Digging in now, Mike Trout, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Only play will lead at first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. 0-1 the count. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger. At the plate, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. First pitch coming, here it is. And this will be fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Runner goes for second. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Gordon leads off second with nobody out. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Reyes waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Chris Davis now. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close. But he got in there. Men on third with 2 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And the inning is over. Now to the plate, Eric Karros. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
First baseman, Eric.
Cueto gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. Outside, 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Robles waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Victor Robles digging in now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that's in there for strike one. Here's a look over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Leading off for Maine.
First delivery to him on the way.
J.D.
Ball one.
Martinez.
And he misses again, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Digging in, Mike Napoli. Here comes the first pitch.
Mike Napoli.
On the ground to second base, this could be two. Reyes. Throw on to first, he'll get the slow-footed Napoli a double play. Into the box now, Chase Utley trying to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. So at the very least, that two-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with two away. So striding in, Victor Robles looking for a third straight two-out hit and a run in the inning. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luis Severino. 9-1-2 due up. Popped him up. Robles sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. Reyes, base runner at first with one out. In there, 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And it's not in time, so Reyes has himself a stolen base. Fouled off. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, and their runners at the corners now. And this is taken outside for ball one.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Digging in for his second at-bat, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
J.D. Martinez.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. And no swing, apparently, ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
2 balls and a strike now. 3-1 to Martinez.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Ortiz is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And it's gone into the monster seats. Stepping in, Andrew Cheek. He singled his last time up. And the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Davis is there. Oh, and he whiffs on it. We are under the lights. In now, Jose Reyes. He'll get a started in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2 into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swinging bunt up the third baseline, and with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. Now batting, Jose Ramirez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. 3-0 now.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sinker changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
At the plate, Mike Trout. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone.
Mike Trout.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Here's the 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Count remains 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-1 home. Swing and a little tapper. Reyes at second. Trout is over at first with 1 away. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And the throw just does beat him at the bat. Now at the plate, Jonathan Schoop. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. The 0-2 now from Sanchez. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Striding into the box, Didi Gregorius, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lays off 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Gregorius is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he lays off there 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. Now at the plate, Gary. Sanchez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dirtbag has a play. 1 away. Stepping up now, Andrew Cheek. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Hit out towards second. Schoop has it, and there are 2 away now. Into the box, Victor Robles. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Right fielder number 16, Victor Robles.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning. Now in the box, Anibal Sanchez. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Runners off for second. Now the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. A bouncer up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Right fielder.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Chopped weakly to the left. Ramirez is there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. Now here's the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Standing in, Jumbo Dirtbag. First offering on its way. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. Behind 0-2 now. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way out in front. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball right over the outside corner. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Sanchez is after it. The throw to first is in time. So it's back to the top of the order now. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Now the pitch. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. This is skied into short left center. There to take it is Gregorius for the first down. Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And it's fouled away. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Karros, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dirtbag is after it. And that's the third out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Back at it is Sanchez as he moves ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Fouled off. Sanchez pauses. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Here comes the first pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. A ball and a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get 2. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
2-2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dirtbag has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Cheek. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And that misses for ball one. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Martinez there to put it away for route number 2. Victor Robles digging in now. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. And Rendon will look this one in. Stepping into the box, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High and deep to right center. Robles waits on it. Makes the play, one away. In now is Anthony Rendon. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Missed with a slider. On the ground to third. Ramirez is up with it. On to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away. Riding in once again, Jumbo Dirtbag. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Hit down the third base line. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is. So here now is the pitcher, Anibal Sanchez. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Anibal Sanchez.
Justin Bour will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 41, Justin Bour.
In there, strike 1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Springer, still ranging back. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes.
Nope.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
That's
2-0. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Martinez has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Takes a good curveball at the knees.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Mike Trout, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw to first will get him easily in the.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 0-1, here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. The 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Drilled on the ground to short. To his right, Reyes. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's J.D. Martinez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. A bouncer to the left side. Bregman has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in, Eric Karros. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Throw on to first. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. He's set. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Into the box now, George Springer. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Fastball that just misses inside.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of his zone, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, catcher.
And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and foul, though it had the home run distance. Got him, and he goes down on. Ready for another shot now. Andrew Cheek. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're.
Chad Green comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. A ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Victor Robles digging in now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play. Stepping in, Roberto Osuna. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Hanley Ramirez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer coming on. And he makes the catch for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jose Reyes has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the... Dylan Betances is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Chief comes up with it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at third. Settling in now, Anthony Rendon. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Now set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. And that will conclude matters. Ready for another chance. Jose Ramirez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. A windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Scope is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in once again, Mike Trout. He was a ground out victim last time up. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Lays off. 2-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. How about it? Digging in to try it again. J.D. Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Back goes Springer to the track. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Ready for another shot now. Eric Karros. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Oh and 1, here it comes. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Alex Bregman becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Rhys Hoskins will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Hoskins behind the count 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Schoop. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Martinez is there, and that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the. Roberto Osuna will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Leading off for the Dukes, catcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Here now the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Taken in by Schoop. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Cheek. He singled his last time up. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. On the move is Springer. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Robles. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And Gregorius will make the catch in that. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's set and the pitch. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning. Here's George Springer. The winning run is at first base. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
And a fastball just a bit high. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. Well, before we say goodnight, we must sing the praises of the guy you see there.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while.
Matinee baseball. Stepping up is the leadoff hitter Jose Reyes, and we are all set to go from Fenway. Popped up. Story calls for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Jose Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. Trout has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. High in the air out to center field. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. The 0-1 delivery. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ripped on the ground to first. Karros fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Reyes. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Reyes loves it, and very quickly 2 outs here in the home first. Into the box now, Bryce Harper. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. In on the hands of it with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Trout is there, and he'll make the... Here's J.D. Martinez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. Comes set, and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Grounded to short. Reyes is up with it. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Stepping in, Eric Karros. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Frank Thomas will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Still looking for our first hit in the ballgame. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Hit sharply on the ground. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Stepping up now, Andrew Cheek. Perez with a good fastball there to start the at-bat. No balls and a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And he's safe. Victor Robles digging in now. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. From the stretch, lifted in the air out to center field. Story ranging into the outfield. He's got. So here's the cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Back up the middle. Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Now in the box, Willie McCovey. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Trout. Gone! At the plate, Trevor Story.
Batting fifth, second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
No outs, nobody on. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Ready with another 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Batting eighth,
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia.
Mejia.
Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Now the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Sanchez gets his sign. 0-2 pitch on its way. A little bouncer.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get
a swing and a miss. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He popped out in his first trip.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
2-0. Little chopper back his way. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Still 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are 2 gone now. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and no strikes. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is. So here now is the pitcher, Oliver Perez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a swing and a miss by Perez as he falls behind 0-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. And there's one away. Now at the plate, Mike Trout, second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. First pitch coming, here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul, it's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded to the right. Cheek in the hole. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Standing in, Jose Reyes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll step on the bag himself. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
3-1 to Martinez. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Cruz ranging back, and it's gone into the monster seats. Striding in once again, Frank Thomas. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Skied into very shallow right. Harper has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in the center. And there's the old slider from Perez. It's strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Cheek. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Breaking ball in for a strike. Sanchez stands at first with 1 out. This is skied into short left center. Trout calls everybody off as he takes control for out number 2. Victor Robles digging in now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Missed with a breaking ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper, and he makes the catch in the corner. And now Bryce Harper comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 now from Sanchez. And another foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Here's the 0-2. Hit hard up the middle, but that finds its way through for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Willie McCovey. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. Digging in to try it again, Trevor Story. First time up, he went down looking. Story is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, pretty much.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anibal Sanchez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? McCovey ranging into shallow right. He can't get there as it falls in. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Reyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner will score from second. Ready for another shot now, Mike Trout, and their runners at the corners now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Frank Thomas is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Their count now at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch is made by Trout. Here comes the runner from third. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. In now, Gary Sanchez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And that misses inside 1-0. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-1 to him now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole. And the runner is in from second. In to score is the runner from first. It's 5-2. Ready once again, Andrew Cheek. And while he's a silver caliber player, he's got an excellent contact attribute. He can really put the bat on the ball. Reyes moving to his left, and the inning. Leading off the inning, Nelson Cruz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. And right into the shift. Right to Ramirez. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that's going to leave it up to the pitcher Perez to try and come through with something here. And good movement on the fastball there from Sanchez as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Sanchez into his motion. 0-2 pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Victor Robles digging in now. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Number 19.
So here now is the pitcher, Anibal Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Runner at second, 1 away, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout is there, 2 gone. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
1 and 2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Mike Trout would be next. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Stepping up now, Mike Trout. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted into center field. Moving under it, Trout. Makes the play, 1 away. So the leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Fastball's too high here, 1-0. Hard hit ball to short. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. So coming to the plate, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Reyes ranges to his right. And a close play at first, but he's... Here's J.D. Martinez.
Leading off for Boston.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping up to the plate, Frank Thomas. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. To short, hit hard. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The second for 1. On to first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. He doubled his last time through.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Throw by Reyes is right there for the first down. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need to rally.
High and deep to center field. Back goes Trout. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Now batting, Alex Bregman. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Sanchez is ready. First pitch on the way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Fastball called for strike 2.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Alex Bregman goes down for the first out of the game. George Springer comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. To his left, Cheek on to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Popped him up. Cheek on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end. At the plate, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And a breaking ball stays outside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. To his left, Correa. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Reddick coming on, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Mike Trout looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Oh, and he goes down to get the fastball as this is hit well out to deep left center field, and he is going to ride this one right out of here. Home run. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. He wouldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. But that's going to get out of play and into the camera well. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers compete at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
The count now at 2-1. And he lays off again. Ball 3. Inside, he misses. Ball 4. Next up for the Stros, Yuli Gurriel. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And this one's too far inside ball 2. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Now batting, Eric Karros. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
First baseman, Eric
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. 2-0 count. The pitch is chased out of the zone for strike one.
I got 2 on the count.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Into the box, Gary Sanchez.
catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses ball one. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Altuve for one. On to first, and they get them both. Now at the plate, Andrew Cheek, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Chopped weakly to the right, but that one rolls foul. And he lays off this one down and in for ball two. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. Victor Robles digging in now.
Batting eighth, right fielder, Victor Robles.
First offering on its way. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Anibal Sanchez. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right, but foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Reyes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Hit to short. Over to Altuve for the force. Striding in for Houston, Lance McCullers. 9-1-2 due up. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
McCullers.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Pulled toward right center field. Cheek backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Hit out toward second. And there's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third. Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Missed with a breaking ball. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd. He's set and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ramirez aboard here at first with nobody out. Hard hit ball to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball in there for a called strike. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. This one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And he is in there. A throw to the plate. And he will beat the throw to McCann. Safe at home plate. Standing in, Eric Karros. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Altuve over to his left. 1 away. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside, the throw in time at second, and McCann has nailed him trying to take second base. Hit hard on the ground at first. Uriel picks it up, and he'll step on the bag himself. Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. He flew out in his last at bat, and that's in there for a strike. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping in, Carlos Correa. Hit in the air down the right field line. Robles is in pursuit. He makes the running play. 2 down. Ready for another chance? Josh Reddick. He drew a walk his first time up. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set. In now, Andrew Cheek. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Striding into the box, Victor Robles. A base hit in his first trip. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Anibal Sanchez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gaddis moving in, 2 down. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes.
Number 7, Jose
First pitch of the at-bat. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. So striding in, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A pitch out. The throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Reyes, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the move again from first. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And it's not in time, so Reyes has himself a stolen base. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch inside. The throw. And it's not in time. Second steal of the game now for Reyes. The 2-1. Hit on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time in the sack. Digging in, Yuli Gurriel. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Right there is Reyes. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. This is pulled into right. Robles is right there as he takes it for the second out. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Now a sinker this time, but this ball stays outside as he loses him here. It's ball 4. Marwin Gonzalez will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Another 0-2 coming. Swung on and missed. And
now pitching for Houston, number 41.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Leading off for Boston.
From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Trout is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting,
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Popped him up. McCann is there. And he brings it in on the warning track. Ready once again, Eric Karros. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slow little roller to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. Ball one to start the at-bat. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now. Skied into straightaway right. Robles waits on it. One away. Here's George Springer. He went down on strikes last time up. The 0-1. Popped him up. Karros in foul ground. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A ball and no strikes. Fouled off. Sanchez coming up on pitch number 71 so far. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball in for a strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time. Stepping up now, Andrew Keith. And while he's a silver caliber player, he's got an excellent contact attribute. He can really put the bat on the ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone. Victor Robles digging in now. First delivery to him on the way. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will get foul for strike two. And no swing apparently. Ball one.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being.
And we'll have to. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And that's the second out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 0-1 the count. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he digging in to try it again. Anibal Sanchez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The next 0-2. Hit back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. High in the air down the right field line. Reddick is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Ready for another chance. Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. There's one, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. He's running. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. Ramirez at second with 2 down. Soft grounder left side. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first, and that error won't. Leading off the inning, Evan Gattis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. Tyler White will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound. Just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Tyler White goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Alex Bregman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Martinez looking up. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Around second. He's on his way to third. Springer takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as they now trail by only 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage. Yeah.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss. Hector Rondon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Riding in once again, J.D. Martinez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's flared toward left center. Altuve ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Eric Karros. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Rondon is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Calling for it, Springer. And he brings it in on the warning track. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Sanchez sets his sights. Here's the 2-2. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Well, he's pitched great, and I know he wants this CG, but a walk right here could be the end of the line.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Gets a small piece near the plate. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1-0 the count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit out towards second. And there's his first base hit in this one. The throw to third. Trout's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Dylan Betances answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. He's set and the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Karros shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready once again, Evan Gattis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Down and away, ball 1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there. Certainly.